welcome. Today we are going to focus on the posture downward facing dog. We spend so much time in a 90-minute class in down dog, especially if you have wrist problems and you don't place your hands correctly. You will feel the wrists even more after a class. So if this is you, this is the perfect session. We start in tabletop position. Make sure that your hips are directly over your knees and your knees are as wide as your hips. Your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Now spread your fingers wide. Press down equally into all four corners of your hands. The four corners of the hand are the mount below the index finger, the mount at the thumb pad, the mount below the pinky finger, and the outer heel of the hand. Usually the hardest part is the mount below the index finger, so be sure that this one is also connected to the floor. Once you have that, then grip at the mat with your fingertips. Imagine you're a cat that is digging her claws into the top of your mat. And with that, your top and middle knuckles will come up a little bit, and that's totally fine. Keep your arms straight and engaged without locking your elbows, and keep your head in line with your spine. Now stay here for a moment and feel this position. If you have wrist problems, this is really important that you keep your hands and fingers active, especially in the down dog. Tuck your toes, engage your lower belly, reach your sit bones high toward the ceiling, and press your thighs back. If your hamstrings are tight, keep your knees bent. Your hands and fingers are still active. If you like, you can start walking your legs to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. From here, come into plank position. And maybe you have to adjust your feet back a little bit. Make sure that your shoulders are still over your wrists. Make sure that your core is engaged so you don't hang in your lower back. And now press back into down dog. Now come forward to plank again. Exhale, down dog. If this position doesn't feel 100% right, you can also walk your feet a little bit in. When I started yoga, it felt good in this position, so I would adjust my feet. I would just bring my feet back for every plank position. But it's up to you. Now that you're in down dog, check again. Is your weight on all the four corners of your hands? Now feel into your upper arms. If you can, try to externally rotate your upper arms so you can broaden your upper shoulder blades. Relax the muscles of your upper back. Now lengthen from the back of your heart through your arms and fingertips up through your hips and down to the center of your heels. Push a little bit with your hands into your yoga mat to feel the length from your fingers all the way up through your hips. Keep the back of your neck long. In Ashtanga yoga, the gaze is traditionally focused on the belly button. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can focus on a point between your knees. The next exhale, come into child's pose, relax for a moment. And again, place your hands. Make sure the shoulders are right over your wrists. The fingers are active and weight is on all four corners of your hand. Now bring yourself up into plank position. And with the next exhale, come into down dog. And feel your down dog. Feel how your hands are on the mat. Feel that your core is engaged. Your knees are bent. If you like, you can walk your dog and stretch your hamstrings. Keep the back of your neck long. Inhale forward to plank. Engage your core. Stay here for a breath. Keep your fingers engaged. Claw the floor. Exhale back to down dog. And then bring your knees to your mat. Thank you for joining me for this short session. I hope it gave you some clarity. If you still have questions, comment below. If you are confused about any other posture, comment also below and I'm happy to do another video for that. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a wonderful day.